Hey everyone, my name is Dan. I've been a business and trademark attorney. Sometimes it's about enforcement. So these particular business owners, maybe they don't care, right? And so they're just maybe collecting their, counting their money in the back room with those card counting machines and, and sometimes they don't care. Sometimes, and it may be the case here, is that some names are not registrable. So with the trademark office, one of the kind of boxes that I have to go through when examining an application is this phrase or word or whatever is being applied for, is it strong or is it weak? So there's a spectrum that they look at. And so weak trademarks in terms of phrases are the first kind of level that doesn't get any protection are generic words like pizza, car, home, right? So you sell pizzas, like again, like it's not fair for one person to own the word pizza, right? Because it's kind of a generic term. So the government won't allow you to own only that particular word in relation to pizzas. The kind of the next level up is descriptive, right? And so like typically it's something that describes the goods or services like quality foods or delicious burgers, things of that nature, or geographically descriptive. California burrito is one that kind of comes to mind. So descriptive phrases, descriptive words typically don't get afforded protection. So when you're thinking of a brand, you kind of want to stay away from that part of the spectrum. Now, we're in the middle, it's called suggestive. This is kind of where you don't want to go kind of past this, which is the consumer has to make one mental leap, one mental step in thinking about the name. So like Microsoft. Well, we all know Microsoft today, right? It's computers and operating systems. But just trying to think of Microsoft like 40 or 50 years ago, whenever it was started, we didn't know what the heck that was. We know what that means. But we came to know as that related to computers and software. But we had to think about it, right? Make the association. So that's what a suggestive name is. The next strong one is arbitrary. So these are real words. These are words that appear in the dictionary, but they really don't have any connection or any association to what they're selling. So the one example I like to use in my book is Apple. Apple for computers. Now we all know Apple for phones and music and laptops, but again, take yourself back to the 80s, 70s, and 80s. This is a funny name. Why is this company called Apple, right? But it doesn't kind of nonsensical if you think about it, right? So that's a really strong brand, a really strong trademark in terms of getting registerability and getting brand protection because it's kind of arbitrary in a sense. And the next really strong one, and so if you can hang around here or suggestive, arbitrary is fanciful. So these are made up words that don't appear in the dictionary. These are the strongest trademarks, and it's really easy for the examining attorneys to go, oh, okay, this is a strong trademark. We can check this part off in the examination process and move over to the next examining criteria. So these words, again, made up words that don't have any particular meaning
Like
anywhere. Skibbity, right? A Xerox is a very popular one.
Oh yeah.
Right? So arbitrary, fanciful words are really the best types in terms of strength and trademark. And those, if you get a successful registration, those are harder to attack in a sense and lose a registration. So you have a strong foundation if you kind of stay in that part of the spectrum.
Thanks for tuning in to Legal Tips for Smart Entrepreneurs. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Drop your questions in the comments. I'm here to help. Stay informed and stay empowered.